Hello there, I'm RedEidolon, the Anomaly from Switzerland, and finally on this Tuesday afternoon, I'm back with Horizon Forbidden West. Oh my god, and I'm so happy today, because now we can finally, we can continue with the main mission with Gemini, with Hephaestus, and also with the Zeniths. I guess they will be also there. Oh my god. And what about Silence though, and Regala, and oh man. Come on man. Finally we can continue the main mission today. I'm so happy. No, seriously. Finally we can continue with it. No more side missions, at least for now. Oh my god. This will be great. By the way, yeah, I actually slept really well today. Believe it or not. I actually did sleep really good. So yeah, that's a plus point. Only downside is tomorrow I have to write an essay in German, and I'm really fond of it. Like, I'm good with writing these, but you know, still the anxiety is already there. But yeah, what else? What else happened? School. What else? Yeah, meeting with people. Also watching Naruto and Stargate SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis with Voskor, who's also linked down below. He's not streaming right now, but he will be streaming later this evening, I guess. But yeah, also by the way, I didn't have anything to eat yet, so yeah. But I also don't feel like really hungry today, at least not right now, but maybe later. But anyways, guess there's nothing else to talk about, I guess, so let's just hop right into it. There. And afterwards. I miss the music, man. I miss the music. Right, let's get into it. Right, we have to talk to Varl and Zoe and Aaron and Beta first, I think. Or did you already talk with them at one point? Oh yeah, right, because you only did the side missions. We already talked to them like 3 streams back or something. I really don't know anymore. Along with Alva and a contingent of Gwen, Aloy descends into the depths of thieves to retrieve Ted Farrow's Omega clearance. No, we already have the Omega clearance. We already do have that. Believe me. Oh man, yeah, Ted Farrow. Still, I really want to see an artwork of the monster he turned out to be. Really want to see that. Damn. Still 1,000 years alone. It was just 1,000 years alone, Ted Farrow. Oh man. But I mean, come on, in the end he was like, you saw that like his brain activity was like critically low. So, you know, there was not like you could talk to him or something. It was like only growling, so I don't know, in the end he was just a monster with not even instincts left in him. It was just nothing anymore, I guess. There's a rumor? Another rumor? Oh god, please no. How many rumors do you want to tell me? Like, how can it be that you know so much?
Sit, please.
Yeah, alright. Then I sit and listen.
Be careful if you're traveling southwest, champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning.
Okay, new rebel camp. Don't really care about that at the moment. I mean, before the last mission in the main story, I will do basically everything. But I hope, you know, this isn't the last mission, I guess. Because I know before the last mission, the second last mission, you can fly. And that's what I want, so that I can, you know, go to places that couldn't have gone before, or were like, you know, hard to get there. So then it's just way easier. Alright, so let's talk to Aaron.
But if there were 2 of me walking I'd run for the hills and never look back.
Yeah, but I don't run.
Being serious. So am I. Been out and about, have we?
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Catallo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
Oh, and I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the Sons of Prometheus.
Same here.
Okay, weird. We already had this conversation. Can remember it. Why didn't it save? Where's Alva? 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 I saw it. Alva? Wait, there. Sorry.
So this Hephaestus, he's like,
Aloy, do you have a moment?
I do.
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use. Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
Anything new around here?
Catallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
Did we already have this conversation too? Don't know anymore. But it could be.
Alana must have left this for me on her way back east.
Aww.
She could have stayed. But I know Meridian and the Lodge need her.
True.
That it's a unique situation.
I know that.
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from.
True.
Last-ditch effort.
Oh wait, can we open it?
Plague. Demetrius
No, we
started
can't.
distributing them
Alright.
after it took refuge in the greenhouse.
Is there anything else?
This must be from the cool route. Between the Rockbreaker and the Slitherfang, Regala really wrecked the arena. And I have a feeling she won't stop trying until Hikaru's dead.
True. Piece of Regala Slitherfanger was defeated in the arena, collected by Catallo. Well, of course it was collected by him. Something new in here? No. Is there anything else?
Is this a piece from the bulwark? Catalo must have brought this with him as a trophy.
What? He brought the whole thing?
Cannon, but he really put Dakota in his place. One of Studious Fuadis's many scrolls. It was a pain getting him to Barren Light. Still, he didn't deserve to be run down by Regala's riders.
True! Completely forgot about that.
Funny.
Really?
Their clothes, they're weird. They're so tight.
For once, I'd have to agree. I'd rip those things to shreds in a fight.
Guess they didn't move around as much.
We did, but whatever, you wouldn't understand. Alright, so let's talk to Gaia. Wait, Beta. I'm sorry. Beta. Does she want to talk? Look, I just don't want to miss anything, okay? Beta, you good? Alright. So then, let's go to Gaia. Let's get this mission started finally. It's weird that we always have to open the door here, but this one is always automatic.
Welcome back.
You're welcome.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us, until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan. So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so. Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia. Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
Containment.
It's cracked.
Look!
Initiating
machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come.
Hephaestus could partially escape again. Obviously. He wouldn't give up that easily.
Stay back. Good. Now hit it again. Level.
No.
Help!
Get back. Get me that.
Whoa!
Come on. Boom.
Over here, you.
Yeah, Beta doesn't have any. How do you say that?
Aloy,
She doesn't have any experience in fighting.
It's really angry.
drawing away from Beta.
Yeah, indeed. Yep, ouch.
Stay back.
Come on. Oh, Drew, I have 21 skill points. Fine.
That's all of them for now. You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy,
Good to know.
Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled
Yeah, it did.
deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
So typical.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Good to know.
You're safe.
On my life.
Yeah, he'll do. Sorry. He'll do. But that was such a nice scene with the music a little bit different, you know. Thought it was really nice. And I mean, I really like the song In the Flood from, you know, Forbidden West. Can I hear something else? Sorry, I just want to loot that stuff. Good. They were not wrong about the earthquakes here. I mean, dude, this thing is already, I don't know, doesn't seem to be that stable anymore.
Machines that attacked were terrifying.
They were tough. But Aloy and I had to watch bigger.
True. Okay, that one was on the earth, but I could still obtain it. Is this one? Alright then. Jump on there.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding.
Yep.
Make it retreat to the core.
No clue how I'm going to do that, but I guess Aloy will find a way. He always does. Hey, chill out. Stop being so edgy. Okay, how do I get past here? Do I just... Oh, I can glide, I guess. Yeah, I guess I can glide.
Things holding up?
Yeah, lucky to have it.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Can be moved to the polecaster, alright? Good to know. Here. Oh, damn. What has he planned?
Hephaestus is up to something, all right?
Hmm.
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
Please no bear.
But I'm gonna shut it down.
No bear.
I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
No bear.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
There's no bear. Everything else is fine. Just not a bear. I hate these stupid machines. Let's get this one. And there is something else. Just want to get these things first. Yeah, everything's infested with Festus. Is there anything else? Doesn't seem like it. I've never seen that before. Such a force shield globe. Wonder what's inside there.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Chill out, Festus.
Machines are making a beeline for another chamber.
Explore the 2 cauldron chambers. Alright. We go to this one first.
Eloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate a third, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay,
alright.
Let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to
the power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
Okay, no clue what they're talking about, but you do you. Good.
I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Good. Where to? To there, I guess. I guess we also have to go here. Oh, there are lead flashes.
Just longer. Drive Festus out of here.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Okay, that actually worked. Good. Whew. Okay. You've already seen me, sadly. Looking out for me now. Alright, one second. Boom. You did. Where's the other one? Oh, he's down there. No, don't run away. Ah. Where's he going? Boom. Alright, let's get back to that. Let's loot him. Good. So, okay. Okay. Why is the earth shaking? Don't like it. There. Okay, there's nothing, but there is something. Yeah, Festus. Your doom finally comes nearer. For such a long time. You were already a pain in the ass in the Yellowstone volcano. Good. Right there is something? Ugh, whatever. Guess I can break this one. Nope. Good. At least we're getting tons of resources. Makes things easier. Alright. Is this really smart to override it? I mean, you know, it's a fastest. Yay, and they can come through there.
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
Boom. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you doing here? Holy shit.
There's no more fire. Got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice work, Beta.
Thanks.
Alright. There's something up there. So now I should be able to override it. No, come on. Whew. Good till now. Did that.
Sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Of course.
Well, I'd better not get comfortable.
True. Okay.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
What?
More machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
Kind of.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side too.
Yep.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity.
No clue what they're talking about,
I
but
think we can do this, Aloy.
I might be able to catch a ride
we have to do it tonight.
over the shield.
Wait, I can't go through there. I just realized that that's an energy shield. Boom. Yep. Can't go through there. Oh. Yeah, but this cauldron is really seeing better days, huh? But I can slide on that one. Does it want me to do that? Seems like it. Aloy? What the fuck did you just do? Yeah, no clue what you just did. Why didn't you attach on there? You just no-clipped through the stuff. Okay, so again, huh? Can we even slide through there? Yeah, we should be able
There's a
to.
way over the shield.
Yeah, there is. Oh, now it works. Okay, weird.
To draw your Festus out of here.
Oh, hello.
There should be another. Got it.
No, I've already seen him. Almost. Okay. Ooh. Ah, oh, wait, that's interesting. Let's go through here. Ah. Okay, okay, I can't do anything here, huh? Thought it could be sneaky. Boom. No. Good. What's that? Oh, okay. For me, it looked almost like some weird purple goo. What? Okay, it's a vent. There's something in the back. Did I miss something? It's there, but what is this? Vent. Ventilation duct contains non-toxic gas that may obstruct. Ah, visual detection. It's for stealthiness. So I guess here will happen the same. Machines again. Oh, okay. Where? 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 Where?
Oh, here we go again.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Boom. Yeah, shut it. The weird disc throwing bullshit. Oh, critical strike. Yeah, ouch. That's a raptor. Is it an Apex one? Yeah, thank you. It's an Apex Corsair, yeah. Ah, shut it. Where am I? Hello? No, that's what I wanted. Dude! Okay. Seems like I can't fight this guy that way. Hello, are you? That, really doesn't do that much damage. Come here. Boom. No, I'm too close. Just die.
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Okay. Alright.
Good work.
Good.
You did that lifting.
Nah, that was only acceptable work. I did not good. Right. Got that. Anything else? So. Just go with this one. Alright, let's override it. Aww.
Festus is running out of places to hide.
huge energy surge back in the production chamber.
Yeah, because it's there now.
Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Alright.
Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Oh no. No bear.
Powerful. Whatever it is.
No bear.
I'm almost done with the core repairs.
Everything but a bear.
Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, baby. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Okay. Be safe.
Trying. Did I get some... Right. Change that with... Didn't I get... I thought I got new health potions. Whatever. Anyways. No bear. What is that? Slaughter spawn.
I think it's charging up.
Then let's not charge it up. That's a Spinosaurus. At least it has some resemblance to it. Yeah, and now the resemblance stops. Jesus Christ. What even are you? No, no. Done with you.
It's done.
You did it!
I did.
There should be one more note to override.
Good.
Oh, combat
Stand
machines
by.
killed, really?
I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
That really looked like a Spinosaurus. A fucked up version of it, but still. Good. Some more loot. Okay. But I'm really glad that I have such a strong arrow. And also with the power shot, dude, that thing is just... It's just overpowered. Alright. So then. Let's override it. And let's send him back.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Yes. Very good.
Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure
Damn,
it
that
stays
looks amazing.
I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Yes.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along.
Oh.
And you, Ball. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you.
True that. Alright, here we are again. So then. Let's finish this.
The bypass is done.
Very good.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Okay, to complete the merge, We need to excise Hephaestus's malicious code. Carefully.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her!
Beta. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
Yo, what the fuck just happened? This...
Why did Tilda bring me here?
This idiotic idiot called Eric just killed Varl, and you had no chance against him. Dude. What the fuck? Interlude. All that remains Matilda upstairs. Holy shit, he just killed Varl. Damn, poor Zoe. And he was the best friend to one of the best friends of Aloy. Oh man. Now they have Gaia and Hephaestus. I knew this was going south. Come on, man. Like, come on, the Zeniths wouldn't be that stupid that you could fool them with different energy surges from like other cauldrons. It's obvious that they would guess, hey, we're trying to catch Hephaestus, and you know, for that we need 2 cores in a cauldron, and there's only one place, at least. I guess in the nearer region where there are 2 cores in a cauldron, so you know. Ah, fuck, man. But hey, Tilda, because she is one of the, or she is the nice Zenith of the group. But they're really not that.
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art. Or the insight we might gain.
Hey? What the actual fuck? The opera music? Dude, what the hell?
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master.
Vermeer, I never heard of him.
Is a forgery. Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Alright.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Yeah, right. She's from our time. She's like 1,000 years old. Jesus.
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
Yeah.
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain
Wait,
apart,
I thought that
her
game
love
is for
will forever
PG-12 or something like that. Just because you see some stuff. Alright, okay. Wait, you can show us this, but not the monster that Tad Pharaoh came to be. No, whatever.
This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works.
Damn, that is steep though.
Spirits. A portrait of the painter.
That's really good steep on a personal level.
Depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
True.
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined. But his
Well,
eyes are
it's only
downcast,
subjective.
heavy with misfortune.
If you see that, I would see
And
something
the background
else.
seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
Alright.
I understand how the painter feels.
Huh. Yo.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made
Nothing
up of
from
influential
Picasso.
citizens.
Van
I
Gogh.
guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world.
True. True. Aloy is far younger, but has done way more stuff than you did. Tilda. I wonder what these things are.
The Gust. By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
The Odyssey.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate.
Can we
this
please see how
composition
Sirius
in
looked like?
particular.
Because she's been there. I want to know how it looked like. Yeah, how it looked like. What happened to
Clinging
it?
to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Sound of that.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's
A sculpture.
golden age. This is Van Vianen's lidded ewer.
What is an
molded from
ewer?
a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form.
She knew
Its
Elizabeth?
practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
Alright.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief.
Out of grief, I would say.
It's hard to watch her suffer.
Yeah, I would say out of grief. But this is my personal opinion.
A lot of weight on his shoulders.
Oh yeah, I know it too. Oh damn. Damn, this gives me weird
I've got more
feelings.
important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more.
I savored it. And it gives me uneasy feelings.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
I held focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen...
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand, to be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be, but her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it?
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but However he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tenakth army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside. So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step, an AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life, not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated, and I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. First Varl. Now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tanakh survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tanakh. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Silence to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
What the fuck just... What happened? That whole conversation here on this beautiful table, that was so weird, but also so interesting. Oh my god. But still I have two questions. At first, what is it like to remember stuff that is 1,000 years ago?
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great.
Oh, okay.
I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering.
Good.
I sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Dude. Alright, let's read that. The other thing is, what about, what's it called? What about this planet and the Sirius star system now? Like, so did they really populate it? Did they really change the biosphere so that people could live? Because she only talked about like virtual reality stuff. So does that mean they never terraformed the planet? I still have this question. Like that wasn't like really that clear to me. Oh my god, but damn. So silence is with Regala, but we want to take them out of the equation to just get the shield penetrating stuff, so that we can go into the base, rescue Beta and Gaia, who is merging right now with Hephaestus. Oh boy. Alright, Aloy. All FAS bore 7 Horus combat platforms included EMP cells as part of their arsenals. Acquiring and deploying one shouldn't be difficult, but we'll get to that in a moment. Oh, to disable their machines? And all of their focuses? The bigger issue is activation. Barring extraordinary circumstances, such as interference from Hades, as you experienced last year, all Horus munitions are in it. Deactivated by Minerva's decryption regime during the 21st and 22nd centuries. To render these EMPs operational, we will have to skirt those efforts. If devised a way to do so without causing unwanted repercussions, a bespoke code signal that should enable all and only such devices in the vicinity. Ah, okay. I've transferred it to your focus. All you have to do now is send it out. Zero Dawn communications relay should do the trick. I believe you referred to them as tallnecks. Ah, Zero Dawn communications relay. Ah, I have chosen one for you that is centrally located, now marked in your HUD. A head-up display. Oh, the tallneck in the what's it called? In the desert that we couldn't get on top. Probably this one. It's also in the middle of the Forbidden West map. Simply override it as you would normally, and my signal will automatically transmit. Every EMP on every Horus within a 500-kilometer radius should come online. Damn. Isn't that dangerous? Onto acquisition and deployment. Horus units manufactured EMPs in their fabrication base, then subsequently loaded them onto their multi-purpose appendages, or tentacles if you like, because the cells were designed to be detachable, enabling them to be fired or thrown at enemy forces. Their fittings should be quite light. The only way to attain them will be through the air, but it sounds like if you already have that covered. When you reach one, it should come loose with a hearty yank, rust or corrosion notwithstanding. There is no need to prime the cell, as they are designed to trigger an impact. Once you have one, all you need to do is drop it in the target area. I'm sure... Oh, 1 second. I'm sure Regala and her minions will enjoy the experience. All the best, Tilda. Tilda does seem alright. But I kind of do have the feeling that the Beta will die. Don't ask me why, but I just have the feeling that she will. Okay, something... No. There's an ancient car. Alright. So dark down here. Oh boy. So that was her huge house. Jesus. Jesus. I want to have such a house too. Where are we even? Oh, we're down there, huh? Alright. I guess at the coast of Big Sur. Now it's like, you know, a really nice coast where there are like many wild animals and stuff like that. But I'm not sure. I don't know California that well. I just know some locations. Alright, yeah, but there are a few things in there, so... What's that? Sterling Malkeets YCITT Enigma. News item, data corruption severe. All the makings of the next big thing. Much ballyhooed acquisition from an art historian turned technologist, no less. Bleeding edge science and a great narrative to boot. The application was called YCYTT after young Christ in the temple, a well-known Vermeer forgery. By creating perfect holographic scans of individual layers of painting and comparing them to a vast library of artistic works, it was able to identify fakes with an unprecedented level of accuracy. Ah, that was what she talking about. And that was the thing what she was talking about. But it was clear to Sterling executives that the program's ability to match and identify patterns had broad applications outside of the art world as a tool for security, counter-surveillance, or digital authentication. It could prove just as revolutionary as it... Oh my god, there's a bee in my window. Could prove just as revolutionary as it had in its intended role, which is why they were willing to sign a 9-figure agreement for it, blasting news for the deal to every outlet in the tech media. 2 years later, the project collapsed in a chaotic jumble of lawsuits, recriminations, and accusations of sabotage. So what went wrong? Who was responsible, and most importantly, what happened to the underlying technology, which by all accounts was far more powerful than the vaporware label applied by disgraced executives? Okay, I have no clue what I've just read. That's a shell walk. Okay, I thought it was a Spectre for a second. God, I hate Spectres. Not much to spare though. Alright. Ah, I can go up here. Oh, there's a metal flower. Second. Can go up here. Good. Just drop down there. Damn. What a beautiful place this was, I guess. Damn. And there's the island. Wait. Oh, yeah, right. Their island is there. That's San Francisco. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. That's the Zenith Island. Yeah. Still, so how do we get in there now? Like, I would love to know. How do we... Can we drop in here? No, we can't. How do we get in there? How? It's an ancient valuables box. Okay. No clue how we get in there. Oi! Oi! Okay, yeah, I see something. What's this? New data point to the corruption severe retrospective Rotterdam 2033. So city in In the Netherlands. Wait, is Rotterdam in the Netherlands? Am I dumb? Dude, I really don't know this anymore. Holy shit, what is wrong with my brain? Rotterdam. Yeah, right. Netherlands. As I thought. Alright. A cyber attack by far-right anti-migrant group Purity Action Europe reversed key instructions to the city's new storm surge barriers, rendering them fully open during a massive extratropical cyclone. Damn, cyclones in Europe, imagine. The resulting flood cascaded through the city in a matter of minutes, effectively wiping it from the face of the earth. So that happened. Holy shit, through a cyclone? Rotterdam just... Dude. I was one of the lucky ones, recalls survivor Tilda van der Meer, who was 8 at the time of the attack. My family was wealthy, we had a watertight vault for some of our most precious belongings. My father locked me inside when he went to look for my mother, so I waited there in silence as the water rose, praying every moment that my parents would return. They never did. As horrible as that sounds, Tilda was lucky indeed. In addition to her parents, the flood killed more than 100,000 people, including approximately 40,000 climate refugees from probably from another place, Africa, South America, India. Jesus. My God. The whole world did go to shit already before, huh? What? What do you want? Fuck off. Will it? Wait, can I... What the fuck, that worked? That was weird. Alright. Yeah, we already read that. Okay, now there is some more stuff. Oh right, that's that thing again. Yeah. We could walk on there, but for what reason? For what reason? Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah? Oof. Yeah, so... Yeah, but I still can't go in there. Where's the point? Wait, there are 2 ways to get up here? Dude, I seriously have no clue how to get in there. I want to, but I don't know how to. I know that there is a metal flower. But how to get there? No clue. No clue whatsoever. Maybe through here? No? Through here, no. I seriously don't have any clue. It's that thing. Okay, so we can... Oh, Jesus. We can also go up here. Yeah, well, what's the point? Now we're on top of here, yay. We can go in here. Then we're at the same spot again. Got no clue. Alright, come on, Eli. Oh, you're the one. Boom. Alright, that was all of them. Still want to get in there. Don't know how though. What is this beam? It. What? Where does it come from? Maybe on the outside? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah? Yeah! Alright, I did find it. Alright. Right, no, that's the wrong button. This way.
Lines are clearing up.
Yep. Alright. This one. That one. There was the other thing again, right? It's Rotterdam. Right, how do I get out of here again? Help? Why? Hey. Just through here, I guess. Okay. Did this one open? Still not, huh? Well, no clue to get in there. Alright. So then. No, what are you doing, Aloy? Here, more to the left, you don't want to? Alright, anyways. So, let's leave this behind. Leave that stuff. Would love if I could, fly today. Be cool. Oh, I killed a pigeon. Alright. But I don't know if I will,
Be interested in this.
if I will get this far. I do have to stop today on time. Because I have an important phone call afterwards. And then after that, preparing for, the other stream this evening. There. Come on. Thank you. Good. Good. Alright. Well then. Get to this campfire. Quick save. Potent. No fast travel. Jeez. I guess this will be the tallneck. This one. Like, this is the most central one. And the only one that we couldn't reach, so... chances high. Ah, that rebel camp. And there's another one. And that's like it. Oh. There is one under. So 3 more rebel camps, huh? And there's also about the cave, Stagnus Shade. Go to the Scrounger site. Probably because we can dive now. I mean, we can dive infinitely since a longer period of time, but you know. Good. So, to this one, because this one is closer. Oh, damn. Oh man. Will this be the army of Regala against the Caro? Will a Caro die? I think not. I think he will survive. But I think Beta will die. If Tilda survives, I don't know, she could sacrifice herself. On the other hand, she could actually survive too. But I really don't know. I don't know Tilda that well. Yeah, it takes a long time to load. And no music there. Alright, let's continue. Wow, must be weird here without Varl. What will Zoe have to say? Oh no. Oh god.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Yeah. It does sound important. Oh man, the whole group. Oh man. Oh, Varl. This is unfair. Alright.
Turning into an icicle out here.
Well, we are on the top of the mountain.
Over here, Aloy.
I know. Let's talk.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Sunring, and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Damn. Jesus, that hit hard. Jesus Christ, man. Well, anyways, I guess, that was it for today with, Horizon Forbidden West with Aloy in the 31st century. Oh my god. Yeah, as I said, I thought the plan would be going south, like, come on. Zenith wouldn't be that dumb. I mean, nice that we have now a Zenith friend, Tilda. On the other hand, Varl died. Damn. The Festus gone, Gaia's gone, Regala's attacking Caro. All is coming together, huh? So I guess next time, Sunwing Override so that we can fly. And then afterwards, I guess, lots and lots of discovering everything. Before, you know, we will do the last mission. I guess this is the last mission, because now we can actually override a Sunwing. So, yeah. But anyways, guess that was it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. You know the drill. Social media is linked down below. So is my Discord server announcements and updates. And also, place you can chat and talk with me. And so is my YouTube channel for past streamer lights, and shorts and past streams and whatnot. So So yeah, and if you like what I'm doing, please consider following and subscribing. Will make me happy, as you well know it. And yeah, have a nice evening. Get something nice to eat for dinner. I will probably be back later this evening with, guess probably Rainbow Six Siege. And yeah, so till then, thanks for watching. See ya. Tata.